This is probably the most common device out in our bush and on farmland and community group reserves around Aotearoa, New Zealand. The DOC 200 single set box. All of the principles that we talked about with the double set are important for this one as well. The scuffing, the luring. It's a bit easier to set because the springs are not so hard. This is a specialist stoat rat box, so relatively easy to set without a tool. Again, it's really important that there's no sprags on the baffle holes. It's important to scuff the ground, keep it clear. I don't rate golf balls or ping pong balls or whole eggs. For me, this trap has to provide a food reward, something exceptionally interesting for an animal to engage. Remember, 80% of encounters don't result in an interaction. Our role as trappers is to ensure an interaction. So eggs are good between September and January when there are eggs in the landscape. In this landscape, there are pheasants, quail, ground nesting birds like pipits, my hen house with chickens, and in the wetland just across the stop bank, ducks and the likes. So those are naturally occurring items at that time of year. And so using broken eggs with omelette in the scuff help to mimic that natural food supply. The rest of the year, February through August, there are no eggs in the landscape, and eggs are not a particularly effective tool. You're better to move to something else. One of the benefits of using the omelette method for eggs is that you end up with a shell its contents removed by ants and beetles and the like, and it's just a husk. And you can use egg lure. Eggs are expensive, you know, $7, $8 a dozen now, and if you're running 40, 50, 60 traps, that's a big cost. If you only have to buy half as many eggs or 10% as many eggs because you're using them like this, that becomes your visual lure, but you can put a piece of egg in the shell, in the scuff, on the baffles, just like you would as we showed with the double set 200. Always horizontal, not vertical. Eggs occur naturally in nests lying on their side, and again your egg can be put on the threshold, on the baffles. The more lure you use around your trap and before the animal gets to the trap, the more interested he's going to be in engaging with you. So free feed, freebies are really important. And again, just encouraging interaction. There's logs and stuff kicking around all over the place in just about every work site that you could set traps in. So just a little bit of fencing to guide your critters, a little bit of extra blazing or luring out here. Make this trap really attractive and make its sphere of influence meters, not zero.